I think the beauty of John and me as a pair is the fact that you can't call it cute, you can't call it sexy, you just enjoy it for what it is. Then you have your John looking like $1,000,000. I've got married in every film practically, in different cultures and different traditions. Working with Abhay in X, the first zombie film. From the boys, I've always liked Shah Rukh, Salman, Amir. Ranbir is very interesting with the kind of work that he's doing. Well, Imran's fab. It's a great pairing and I think we should repeat it. Hi, this is Genelia and you're watching me on BollywoodHungama.com.
We have this hugely talented and very pretty Genelia Dsouza. Wonderful to have you back on Bollywood Hungama.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm very good. How have you been?
I've been awesome. I've been doing a lot of work all over, so it's been a very...
You're looking very good as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Genelia's film Force is releasing shortly. Your first film with John Abraham. How was the experience like?
Well, it's fantastic. I've known John for a while because we've done a couple of ads together and we've interacted together before. Having a great working relationship is always nice working with him on screen, and I think it shows because I think the beauty of John and me as two individuals and as a pair is the fact that you can't predict, you can't call it cute, you can't call it sexy, you just enjoy it for what it is. That was one of the most special things which Nishish saw in it.
In fact, your ad with John, Abhay and you guys, LG in fact.
Where are the Scots?
It's a very, very cute ad. So somewhere like you guys are missing Abhay Deol in this film?
No, I'm working with Abhay in X, so I think I've sorted both the LG partners.
Fantastic. Which film is that?
That is a film for Balaji with Navdeep. So it's the first zombie film.
Okay, but I believe that this news has not come out yet, has it?
It will eventually break, yeah.
Alright, so in a way it's a breaking news in Bollywood Hungama. Abhay Deol and Genelia Dsouza and Navdeep Singh's Manorama's director. Next film, fantastic. It's an action film, so what exactly is the female protagonist doing over there?
Unlike most action films where the girl has nothing to do and the boy is just saving her, in this film, I think Maya is a very strong character. Not because I feel like saying that she's a strong or to cover up. She is a very important reason in the film. I wouldn't say Maya as such. I think Maya and Yash as a love story is the reason why there are different peripherals to the film. The film is an action film, but it's not one which is only about promoting heroism. There is a lot because John's done a fantastic job and he's got a great body and you know the commercial aspects are intact, but I think the reality lies with the love story.
Action films and all these sort of things, they are being lapped up by the masses in a big way. It's a total transition in many ways. The B and the C centers have become suddenly very, very important. In a way, you guys are happy with that? Are you targeting a certain group as well?
I don't think that was the intention behind making that film because Force had started much before. But having said that, we were very honest to the film when we made it. But I think it would cater to all types of audiences because the love story is one that the classes would enjoy, the girls would enjoy, the families would enjoy. And then you have your John looking like $1,000,000, the villain who's Vidyut, who's also very, very, very impressive, and so a combination of all of that makes it very saleable all over, be it A, B or C.
The music of the film, your director Nishikant Kamath and your producer Vipul Shah, if you can briefly say about all these aspects.
Well, for me, Nishikant has kept the reality of the film going, and he's, as much as he's made a commercial film, he's kept the real aspect intact. There's no stupidity, there's no unnecessary, make-believe sets and stuff like that. We've shot in real locations, and Nishikant is the reason why Maya and Yash turned out so beautiful, because Nishikant knew each of their backstories as well. You could quiz him about anything about Maya, which is not in the film, and he would be able to give you an answer. And I think for a director to have so much of clarity is just amazing. Vipul, on the other hand, has been a fabulous producer. He's given an open hand. Being a director himself, his inputs are always correct, and they're always towards a certain goal, and that helped the film a lot. Our music director, Harris Jairaj, is someone that I've worked with a lot in the South, so I know him a lot, and I've always loved his music. And if you remember Rehna Hai Tere Dil Mein and stuff like that, those were songs that till today we keep listening.
We wonder why he has not done more Hindi film, in fact.
So we brought him back with force.
सारी जो बातें दिल कहता है, लहर सपनों की कैसे गिनूं, दरिया बहता ही रहता है.
And hopefully the music stays on forever.
You've had a very successful stint down south, in fact more successful down south than even in Bollywood. One of your films, Bomeralu, you've got a Filmfare Award for Telugu, and I think one more award as well, some Nandis.
Yeah, I've got two state awards in Hyderabad.
Somewhere do you feel that the stardom or as an actress what you've enjoyed down south, because even Urumi, that Malayalam film that released recently, you've done a lot of stunts and you've played a warrior and all. The kind of mileage that you've got in down south, maybe it has been much more than in Bollywood somewhere?
Yeah, it definitely
Except for
has.
Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na.
I mean, looking at it this way, I've only done 5 films. It's just that because Jaane Tu was such a big hit that people assume I've done a lot more work. But post Jaane Tu, I've just done 5 films, not even 5 releases, 5 films. So it's not like I've done too much work. And I think I'm still very much a newcomer and I'm growing every day here. I haven't neglected my South industry. I've kept that going as well. So.
Definitely, but do you feel at times that the kind of response you got for Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, it was like, many would say that it was your first coming, the way you were recognized for that film. You've done Tujhe Meri Qasam and Masti and a lot of other films as well, but the kind of recognition that you got, I'm sure the kids must have come to you and they must have related to that character and all.
अदिति को बचपन से सब काली बिल्ली बुलाते थे, इसलिए नहीं कि वो काली थी. फट्टू तू, तेरी माँ, तेरा पूरा खानदान.
Do you feel at times that there has to be some director who should tap your
There has to
acting
be
talent?
roles like that. I mean, it's all changing, and today you have better roles for girls and better developed roles for girls. But Jaane Tu was a role of a lifetime, and I hope to get a lot more roles like that. I think Maya would be that perfect gap that I was missing for so long.
But don't you think that maybe you need producers like Amir Khan? Because what happens is that what you did with Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, I would want to see that something of a similar sort from you maybe as a performer, because I think the way you performed in that particular film, it was a very special film as an actress.
He gives every actor a chance to prove themselves. So you go and you screen test and then you get your job. If you may be the most saleable name, but if you're not fit for his role, he will not sign you up. So for me, that was a big advantage too, In fact, Jaane Tu was a film that I'd got 1 year before, when it was with Jammu Sugandhan.
Right. It was in making for quite some time, yeah.
Having said that, Maya, which is a role that I'm very, very keen on taking forward, and I hope it really clicks, because it's a role that's presented me very different, which has presented a slight ladylike image about me.
Yeah, I think the song picturizations are fantastic, yeah.
कैसे कहूँ तुमसे मुझे ये कहना था, वो कहना था हमदम हो सामने, तो क्या कहूँ, क्या कहना था हमदम.
Maya has the same impact in some way. I mean, it will not have the same thing like Jaane Tu, because Jaane Tu is a different space. It caters to different people. But I hope I get my due with Maya.
you guys have a marriage scene between you and John in the film, and a lot of hullabaloo was made over it.
Yeah, just hullabaloo. It's just silly and stupid. And as you know, actors, we just become soft targets for anyone to write anything about us. I've got married in every film practically, in different cultures and different traditions. So viewer who's read it has found it as silly as us. So.
All these rumors about you and Ritesh, does it bother you? We've spoken about it earlier as well. Does it bother you at times?
No, I've stopped paying attention to all of that now.
Okay. At some point of time, do you like? Is there some seriousness in your friendship with them, or?
No, I think I give my personal life as much dignity as I give my professional life, and I don't think it needs to be spoken about because I'm here as an actor and I'm here to do a job, and that's what should be spoken about. There shouldn't be a deviation towards your personal life, because that's not your job. That's not why you're here. That's not why someone loves you. They love you for your work, and I'll always maintain that as a lid on my personal life, and I'll always keep that quiet.
दिल दे दिया है जान तुम्हें देंगे दगा नहीं करेंगे सनम हो रब दी कसम यारा रब दी कसम.
But don't you think that the gossip aspect or the relationship between co-stars, it has been spoken about since the beginning of the industry maybe?
Yeah, it depends on how people want to play it. Some people like playing their relationship. Some people like being open about their relationship, and that's to each one's, For me, whether I'm in, whether I'm not, is no one's concern, because I really believe that if there's a death at home, no one comes and cries with me, It's a personal thing. It's your personal zone. If there's something happening and if you're seeing someone, everyone wants to know and everyone wants to make it new. So why give it that space? Give it the dignity that your professional life has.
Because I believe you're doing one more film with him recently, Tere Naal Love Ho Gaya.
Yeah.
That's a tips film. Constant speculation start happening once again. On the sets, images they come out and those kind of things. And somewhere, do you feel that even the producers, they try to cash in terms of for publicity for their films at times?
I don't know. I mean, that's a producer's call, and as long as there's a decency maintained and there's a dignity maintained, I'm fine with it. When it's something used to, unnecessarily hype up things, I don't think that's a very good call. Yeah.
In the recent times, what are the films that you have felt that as an actor you would have wanted to do, and maybe these kind of roles should be coming to you from directors?
I've enjoyed every role that I've got. For me, acting was never a career option initially.
Yeah, that's what I believe. For Tujhe Meri Kasam, they had to pursue you like anything.
Yeah, they had to pursue me a bit. Yeah. So every role that I've done eventually becomes a dream role, becomes something that I envy and I want to do. So I've never really wanted to be into anyone's space because of my South industry. I get to do films wherein I'm a warrior princess, where I play a slightly artier zone. So I have got a fair deal, a fair mix of stuff that I want to do, and I hope to see a lot more avenues open. I hope to see a lot more directors who take up the challenge to present me different and to surprise me different, because I'm willing to give it my 100%.
If you can briefly tell us who are your all-time favorite actors and actresses?
I think it changes with every film. I think I appreciate films on the whole and characters played by actors.
Of yesteryears?
I mean, I wouldn't say yesteryears, but I think Madhuri and Kajol are very much my favorites. I love them as actors. I love Sridevi as an actor. From the boys, I've always liked Shah Rukh, Salman, Amir. There are a lot of these boys. Recently, I think Ranbir is very interesting with the kind of work that he's doing.
So you like to work with the likes of Shah Rukh and the big Khans?
I would love to, but who am I? They have to choose me.
What about Imran Khan?
Well, Imran's fab. I've worked with him and I would love to work with him again. He's busy, I'm busy, so somehow it's not happening. But I think it's a great pairing and I think we should repeat it at some time.
Finally, what are your forthcoming plans after Force?
Well, just to keep doing good work, just to keep doing different work and doing work that I'm comfortable in.
Okay, and Tere Naal Love Ho Gaya and It's My Life, that is releasing in January, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are the other films apart from that?
So there's the Abhay film, there's Tere Naal Love Ho Gaya.
Navdeep's film, yeah, with Abhay Deol.
There's It's My Life. So there are 3 films, and I think in 6 months I'll have 3 releases.
Fantastic. And what about your South ventures?
There's one with Rana Daggupati, that's Na Ishtam in Telugu. There's a Tamil film which is called Vela Yudham, which is very similar to the lines of Main Azad Hu, where I play Shabana Ji's character, yeah.
क्या जाने हम क्यों यूं मजबूर से हैं
That was Genelia Dsouza talking about her next film, Force. She's also spoken about the kind of roles she'd like to do. She would love to do something like a Jane Tu Janana once again. She'd love to work with Imran Khan and the biggest of Khans as well. She's also clarified on the certain rumors that have been doing the rounds. Thank you very much for being on Bollywood Hungama. Lovely to have you. All the best
Pleasure.
wishes for Force and all your future
Thank you
ventures.
so much. Thank you.
That's all we're from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.